Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to cut and sew this cropped sweatshirt which is quilted. If that's something you're interested in, do make sure to keep watching and let's get started. So yeah, to make this I'm going to start by drafting out the pattern. I already went ahead to mark out a half inches off to serve as a shoulder line. I placed my tape right there, mark out my chest line 8 and the length of the top 16 inches. Also went ahead to insert the shoulder line. So the next thing I'll be to insert my bust. For this shirt I'll be making use of 40 inches. My actual bust measurement is 34, so 40 divided by 4 gives 10. I'm going to go ahead and to mark out 10 inches right there and add 1 inch of sewing allowance. I'll be doing the same thing to the full length using my waist measurement. Instead of 26, which is my actual waist, I'll be making use of 36 inches. So 36 divided by 4 gives 9 inches. I'll be inserting 9 inch there and adding 1 inch of sewing allowance, giving me 10 inch. I'm going to go ahead now to connect them together with my rule. The next thing will be to carve out the armhole. So I already went ahead to mark off my 1 inch for the shoulder slant. So placing my tape right there and marking the midpoint of 7 gives 3.5. I'm going to go ahead now to mark out the armhole for the back and also the front. I'll be using one pattern paper for the front and the back pattern. So marking out the back armhole first, and then at that 3.5 points that we marked earlier, I'll be coming in by ½ inch and then connecting it like so to create the front armhole. Yeah, so the outer one is the front armhole and the inner one is the back armhole. The next thing will be to mark out the neckline. So I'll be making use of 3.5 inches wide and I'll be making use of 3 inches deep for the front neckline. I'm going to go ahead and connect it together like so. And I also make use of my rule to connect the neckline and the shoulder slants. The next now will be to replace the ½ inch of our shoulder allowance and connect it together like so. And that's basically it for our back pattern. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out as though it was the back, cutting through the back armhole and not the front armhole. And I'm going to go ahead and to mark out the back neckline, 1.5 inches deep. And I'm going to go ahead and to cut it out also. And that's basically it for the back pattern. I'm going to go ahead and to place it onto our fabric. So yeah, for this I'm making use of lycra white and the remnants from my trouser that we have a video up on the channel already. So for the back is going to be plainly green. I'm going to go ahead and to place the pattern and cut out the back. So yeah, this is for the back. This is how it's looking like. So when it's opened, this is what it looks like. The next now is to alterate the pattern to get the front pattern now. So I'm going to go ahead now to cut through the front armhole like so, and also the front neckline. The next now be to determine where you want the intersections of the white and the green to be. So for mine, the length of this top, like we said, is 16 inches. So half of 16 gives 8 inches, which is perfectly at my chest line right there. So I'm just going to go ahead now to cut through my chest line. Yeah, so these are the patterns we're needing for the front. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it out. So yeah, after I was done cutting it out, this is what we have. So I went ahead and added 1/4 inch along the intersection where the cross line is, 1/4 inch right there. The next thing I'll be to go ahead and join it. So I'll be joining the top first, placing them right sides facing each other and sewing it like so. Also joining the bottom like so, placing them right sides facing each other and joining it together by 1/4 inch. After which I'll be joining two of them together. After I was done, I went ahead to join the top and the bottom together like so by 1/4 inch, and this is what we have. The next now will be to join the front and the back pattern together. So I went ahead and I placed the front pattern onto the back pattern like so, right sides facing each other, and I'll be sewing by ½ inch. After I was done sewing it, this is what we have. I've joined the front and the back together. The next thing now will be to measure around the neckline so that we know the amount of fabric we're using to create that fabric that's placed around the neck. I don't know what it's called, sorry. So I'm measuring it like so, and we have about 23 inches. So I'll be taking away 4 inch. So the width of the fabric I'll be making use of 3 inches, so that when it's folded it becomes 1.5, and when it's sewn to the shirt it becomes 1 inch. So you can see that the fabric is stretchy. So instead of our initial 23 inch that we have, I'm going to make use of 19 inches. I'll be taking away 4 inch. So I'm just going to go ahead. This is my fabric right here. So that when after I've joined it together, I should be having 19 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead now to just sew it together like so. And the next thing I'll be to go ahead and cut out the sleeve. So I already have my fabric folded in two. For this sleeve, I'll make use of 20 inches because we're going to be attaching a band that's measuring 2 inches. So yeah, from that 20 inches mark, I'll be coming down by 4 inches like so and connecting it to the top of the sleeve like so. Then for the round sleeve, I'll be making use of 5 inches plus 1 inch of allowance, giving me 6, connecting like so, and then go ahead to cut this out and separate the sleeves like so. We're going to go ahead now to notch the middle of the sleeve. And the next thing I'm going to cut out the band of the sleeve. So I'll be making use of 8 inches because like you've seen, my round sleeve is 7. So I added 1 inch, 8 inches like so. And I'll be cutting for both sleeves together. And for the width, I'm making use of 5 inches like so. Rule a straight line and also go ahead to cut it out. And I'll also be separating it like so because we need it for both sleeves. Yes, so that when it's folded like so, this is what we should have, and see that it fits perfectly for my round sleeve. So after I was done joining the band for the top, you can see that we have 9.5. When opened, it gives us 19 inches. The next thing I'll be to go ahead now and fold it in two like so, and then join it to the shirt, placing it right sides facing each other, and then just sewing it all around the shirt like so. And after I'm done, I'm just going to go ahead now to also attach the sleeve to the shirt. After I was done attaching the band, I went ahead and I gave it a good press. I also went ahead to top stitch, and I've attached the sleeve also. The next thing I will be to turn it to the wrong side like so, and then I'll be stitching from the sleeve all through to the ends of the shirt. I'll be doing this for both sides, sewing by 1 inch was allowance we gave. And after I'm done sewing, I'm just going to go ahead now to attach the band. So to attach the band, you first sew it together like so through the 5-inch length. Sew it together like so. So that when you are done, you now turn it in so that the seam kind of just stays close inside. I hope you get what that means, right? So the stitch just kind of stays close inside, and after which I'm going to go ahead now to fold it so that it now measures 2.5, and I'll be joining it to the ends of the sleeve. So after I was done, this is what it was looking like. I've attached the band to the sleeve, and this is how it's looking like. It looks so beautiful. Like, I'm super obsessed with this top. The fact that this was my first time trying it out and it came out so good. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos, and also comment if you found this video helpful. So regarding the pants, I already have a video up on the channel on how to cut a sweatpants or a jogger pants, so you can do well to watch that. I'll be leaving the link in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching once again. Bye bye, and see you in my next video. You can do well to share the video also. Bye bye.